What the? What the?
Cursed luck. Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again.
Oh yeah?
Give over.
After all, as you know, I'm just a common dung grubber, while you're the great Bellatore.
Bellator. But I was stupid to think like that. It was stupid. But now I'm sitting here too for behaving like a Bellator. I might have left you in it.
Yeah, you might.
And nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking Hunting.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks! Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God!
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it.
Hey! Open up, you rat, you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any...
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable.
About time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You! Come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the... If you want to do something for him, pray.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's and our Sawbones is away with...
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. And can I go there?
Don't fucking annoy me.
What?
We will not.
Do you always ring the bells before...
Aye, it's a local custom. Don't worry. That won't happen.
What happens when I'm...
What do you reckon? And when there's no more...
That's all.
Aye? Lord von Berg...
I'll get to work.
Good lad. Or sinner will go down to no...
Yeah.
Pardon me.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
And why wouldn't they when it's
True. It'll be bad, I tell you.
Oh, I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it will be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the country.
On your way.
You've
What's
no
going
business
on?
here.
Sorry.
It was nice. Good food.
Did I get any perks? Yes. Or not. Oh, nice. I'll take that one.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
I don't want to hear any of that. Someone will overhear and you'll get in trouble.
Nah, I'm only a sweaty blacksmith. Who'd care what I think?
Who knows? But someone might care why I listen to such talk. And on duty.
Like my opinion about their manners.
It was nice. Good food.
Right, what a day.
Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
But for sure, Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf.
Whatever worries he has, if the fella treats
That's that.
true what the laundresses say then. That you go and report on them to the chamber.
I finished hauling the sacks.
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you.
Well, I'd say.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't...
Well, I'm a blacksmith.
Oh, really?
Aye.
Then you might actually be some use. Tell you what, so far, and there's only one...
All right.
How many legs does a... Smart lad. But kebab.
One.
You'll find...
All right.
And now I'm telling... And when it's done... Lads, this here itinerant is my new helper.
Greetings. I'm sorry.
It worked.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good. I have to move it. I can't keep hitting the same place.
Damn wretch. That damn wretch.
Well, this one's gonna need some more work.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now? Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Good. That looks finished.
Crucifix. Where's that blacksmith?
Have you seen Erazine the scribe recently? I saw.
About that horse.
Well?
Yeah.
Well, what are you standing?
No. You told me to.
You're a smart one. He's our groom, just between the.
Wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink.
I brought you those horses.
That took long. And you know who get.
You?
Exactly. All right, have to.
What did you do?
You're a bidding.
Well, I get them. Not quite.
But I'll tell you.
Isn't there maybe...
Well, a very...
Who did you lose it?
Father Nick.
I don't like this.
You want the tool?
God bless.
Greetings.
The Lord be with you.
I was told to come and...
Nice timing.
No.
Ah, I got the job. But there's one...
But that poacher...
An innocent...
I could help.
You could.
Sure thing.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zherovka Street.
Here it is.
You haven't made much...
Ah.
Get on with it. Take care, friend.
What the... Who opened this?
All done.
Oh, like they tried the soul crunch by doing personal administration. Take that next step. I'll take this now.
No, why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're...
Here it is.
Sharp as it... Without your help...
And then the execute. Understand it.
Anyway.
Isn't it your way?
Yeah.
Would you happen to know?
And what would you want?
I want to pray in the chapel.
The chapel, eh? We'll all be dead.
And did he succeed?
Aye, he did. And from...
Oh. What does that mean?
That the...
Indeed. What was been yet?
A certain...
I'll be going.
Aye. Take care, friend.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
What about those locks? Shh. Let's see what you've...
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell.
What about those locks? Shh. What about that?
The offer is still...
Don't what with no... Naturally.
Good food and drink. Been in turns and goes.
Like I say,
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Do you know where
It's true, son.
I'd like to pray.
A kind thought, but you can't.
Why can't I get...
You know, the castle chapel is an important place.
Like you, for it?
Naturally.
Why did you...
The surgeon is away.
Uh-huh. I'll be going.
Go.
It seems like you'd be glad.
So I'll be quite...
I heard you have a...
Aye.
How do you mean?
Kabat is...
Let's play for it.
Certainly. Why not? As you wish, friend.
So, are you...
Indeed, I...
Do you still have that road?
I do.
Hang on.
And who should I... Besides, once it...
Or lose...
I'm a priest.
Sorry.
So...
Well...
Heavenly as you wish, friend.
What if my...
Of course. Or take the... It will... And you come find...
I'm Henry.
My name's Votab.
What are you here?
Me? No, I was sleep. I slept like...
It seems to me...
What do you need?
I need to get in.
Like, I'll give you a... If you want to rob the nobility, you might as well take a noose along with you.
I'm not planning to steal anything.
Well, that sounds pretty odd. We did a job.
Ah, right.
See then.
Do you know... What?
You're a... But if you have... Once...
I doubt you'd...
As it...
I'll be going.
Sure.
Careful.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
Hey, Wojtek.
Can't you see I'm...
I ain't seen you.
I'm Henry.
It's great to...
Oh, I wouldn't want to...
It'd end up...
Are you also...
No. Just like with Wojtek.
A punish...
Aye.
What?
You... Oh, thanks.
A cunt, if anyone's a...
Don't worry.
What about those lot? Shh. Let's see what...
Oh well.
You'd have to steal from him.
Well then.
The second toll for Hans.
So, indeed,
do you still...
I do.
Let's play for it.
Certainly, why not? As
maybe...
As you wish, friend. But...
You see?
Have that rosary for...
Great.
Here you have it.
Good fella.
So inside here. Oh. Sorry. 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 Sorry.
I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just look. You'll pay up and...
Alright, I'll pay.
Now show me what you've got.
Alright.
Well, well, this is obviously stolen. All right, but I don't want to... Back off!
The third toll. I better get moving.
Hmm. Um.
What? I must be mad. Fuck it.
Looking unconscious. Can try that. Forgot about that.
What? You're done here, you crook. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp. I'll rip your ass so much you'll be looking forward to the cane. Useless. The executioner is sharpening his... You still resisting?
The fourth bell.
You're done here, you crook. Ha! I'll whip your ass so much you'll be looking forward to the cane. Ha! Now you're finished. Christ. Shit. No, you don't. You still resisting? The execute. Executioner is sharpening his axe for you. On your feet! Did you want to knock me out? You'd better beg for...
Wait, I'll explain everything. Well, when I saw you...
Still in the mood for...
You know what?
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I don't think...
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers?
Sorry to bother.
You know Thomas.
Well, that's a really...
Talk. Thomas is like... Ambassador.
I heard that...
Nicodemus?
Yeah.
That sounds...
What?
He said... God's... But you did...
Could I?
Aye.
I understand.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning. But the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet. To get wider near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him.
Careful.
Pardon me for
If you want to pray, unless you're
No, I'm not.
a Madella,
I need to talk to your brother.
unless he returns soon,
Maybe I...
the only one.
Where's the physician?
He was only anyway.
I'm not a
If I knew that, not even us.
And where is this book?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there.
But no one is.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help?
As I said,
That's all.
you've no idea how much.
To who?
Well,
What?
never mind.
Yes.
I'll get going then.
Go.
Greetings, Adela. How's he doing?
Still the same. In a fever.
Thomas's rosary tome. So I brought it to him. This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray with Thomas, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
All right. I'll be going then. Stay strong.
You there?
You serious?
I'm sorry.
What do you want?
Show me your way.
Where are you going?
The second toll for Hans.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine for Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck. Like the captain.
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the...
I don't know or care.
Thomas. I brought water to him.
Well, you look like you know your way around.
Why should...
I'm not stupid.
Oh, yeah?
Well, for instance, don't forget, and you'll still be...
And you too. No. And...
Lockpicks, why? We'll never do that first.
You're not fit to be here. Give up.
Stop beating him! Why did
The third toll.
Hillary's
Better
too
get
good for
moving.
you. I'll chop you up on the spot.
What does this? Did I get caught? Fuck's sake.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Please, no more guards.
That's him! Stop right now!
What?
You won't surrender?
Fuck's sake. Oh, God.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
Hmm.
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher.
Oh yeah.
And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... it's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse! You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Ah, welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service. I hope your health will soon be restored, sir. We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit anyone to the castle, and to be cautious.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them. So Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy. So we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the... His children are grown up. His son is away from the domain. In short, the house of Nebak is...
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, that will do us.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. I do not expect any great... He will take his time over being...
I'll get to him somehow.
I expect nothing less.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress...
Don't worry, sir.
We'll take care of it.
All right.
Very well. The Chamberlain will show you where...
Thank you.
May I ask...
Oh. Ask.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor, a stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you... Gentlemen, follow me.
In the saddle.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course. I was just hoping that our relationship would be a bit warmer after that, regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost. The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
Judging by the state of his body.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there.
What? Let's just get rid of this stuff.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
You have a kind master.
Easy, good horse. Whoa, whoa. I'm here for some horse tack.
Well, you got out of jail, but you fucking... I've got the so kindly... See you later, my friend.
I took a look at Harry.
And?
A nice...
Never mind. Actually, we could both... What do you say?
Look.
Pity.
I learned to...
Well, I'll be... But even an You can take...
Sure.
Well...
glad you're here. I needed to...
Aye.
Are you telling that when he's...
No,
I think it can... all the better... Look.
We had a
Thank you. I'm glad to have it now.
And you have...
But I don't... You did? My word.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting...
No.
Jesus. But right, it's high...
I'm ready.
Let's mount up.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
You could tell him about me. How I served you loyally, for which you made me a knight and gave me a magnificent castle. Almost like this one here.
Aye, right, a fairy tale about a bold but uppity blacksmith. Just what Pa would like to hear. Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskowitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready, forward!
Quick! Ka! Quick! Ka!
Race with the wind!
Just a bit further. Go!
Oh, damn.
Ja! 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 Quick! Quick! Just a bit further. Go! Go!
Whoa, whoa. Christ, yeah. My head feels a lot clearer.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with...
Think nothing of it. So,
like I say, I'm the Lord of fucking... Splendid.
Ka!
We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Berghoff?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig, and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
And why am I here?
Maybe it's already known that you're Radzig's son and ward. So not just Hanush, but Radzig too sent someone important to him. That speaks for itself.
Interesting idea. I like it. I feel a bit better. Like I belong somewhere and can do something big.
Exactly. Nobility brings responsibility. Never forget that.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did. But I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You've got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to...
Sir Hans Capon of... I am honored. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security.
Certainly, certainly. Please accept my hospitality, sir. Your show...
An excellent... If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzo, you heard his...
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with.
Hurtle has other...
15 horses? My word!
Not entirely.
On me too, one could... So, tell me, sir.
Well, it's a... But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I...
No, he didn't. I apologize. So, let's proceed to the... Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but how was your journey? All good?
Aye.
Well, that's nice to hear. But I must say, my throat is... Come along with me. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you,
Good to see you.
Ertul, have you got shit for brains?
Cheers.
You've got a guess, for fuck's
I hope you
sake.
have an uneventful
I'm sorry,
shift.
Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
God be with you. What would you like?
Would you like to throw...
What game would you like to...
Courteous from it.
Let's play. At a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
Oh shit.
Henry, where are we?
Oh,
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
Yes, because I pressed the wrong button. What?
My God, I'm done. Like they say, your loss is my gain. This one's here. Damn it! They're yours, lad. These ones here. Finished. Your turn. If I was you, I'd take it. These ones here.
I forgot to choose my own dice. Oh, what?
God be with you. Finally, I won. Are you being cautious or cowardly?
I heard Lord Von Berg, so... Aye. No, what you must have heard.
I?
All right, tell me one. Why didn't Von Berg ask?
I suppose you wanted...
Ah, so your mum...
One?
Well, and you're his what? Yeah.
His escort.
Fair enough. Well, I am. You've got time to... We can do so.
I accept you.
Then you're the...
I don't want...
Nothing interesting. If you... Sir, yeah, but they couldn't see.
No, you're right.
Just so...
Less...
You don't have... We got some... We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in the little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you...
Some sort
of choice. Give me a moment. Well then. Ready? Kurva! I'm wounded! Neighbor! Something. Oh! You son of a bitch! Let's see what you're made of and who on Ah! You're back off! Glory to the outer neighbor! Smash him, Michael! Fight for us, Michael! Fight for us, Michael! Let's see what you're made of and who on Virgo sent us. Fight for us, Michael! Keep it up, young sir. Ha! You're fucked now! Glory to the House of Liver!
A good fight.
Yeah, I'd say.
Lord Capon's on.
Ha! All on it. Here you go. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Chloe. She'll be happy if you... I might have said this already. We'll try Pelzel, and if you want to...
Oh. It's the wrong sword. What?
God be with you, my friend. Greetings to you, friend. Well, Henry?
I'm sorry.
Fancy a game of dice?
Good day to you.
Tell me.
Nothing. But tomorrow?
I know what you...
The prisoner.
You have...
Aye. A couple of... Be with you.
You're not allowed...
I'm sorry.
less. If you're hungry, I left something outside on the table. It's all yours. No doubt you're...
Well, I can't remember the last.
Oh, you knocked me about.
That's what I'm here.
Surely won't.
Don't worry, sir. Well, I've done what I...
Aye.
I'm glad.
Henry,
Oh.
I'm not a knight.
Oh. How...
You have to earn it.
Earn it?
There are various...
Helping a...
Well, that too.
See then.
I'll be happy to.
The countryside. Shall we go? Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights. Or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Now that you mention castles, I conquered one once. The enemy took it by a ruse. And we couldn't let that go unanswered. We answered ruse with ruse. On a dark night, we scaled the ramparts to open the gate from inside.
That sounds clever.
Aye, but they discovered us. And we had to withdraw under fire.
A good thing too. At least you lived to tell the tale. Tell me more, please.
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, so I'd say I'm not a real monk.
That's good to know. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too. This really is a love. If it was up to me, I'd just...
Why not?
I have... And if his lordship...
Just to Yaramir?
Not at all. Still.
For dawdling?
Maybe.
Sure.
I need marigold. It all grows in the...
All right.
Thank you.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really...
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. Hurry. I apologize.
Now tell me what's so important.
I wanted to give you a
A riddle?
You'll know soon enough. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace. A whispered scent, a subtle ploy. Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward. Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help.
God grant you health.
Lovely horse.
Aye.
There must be... What's...
Look.
So there is...
Bollocks! Why not we some...
I spent enough time in the... What's more, so if you don't...
Well, pardon me.
The horse...
All right. Well, we came a couple of... And...
I see. Take good care.
I will. And you, sir. You could help us out. And if you manage...
What does that Pelzer eat? His breath stinks.